Viber broke down text into genres and created a computer analysis of these genres. All right, but I'm not going to spend too much time on this. What you will see is that each of the books contains a link as well. This one, if you click on it, is a link to the law enforcement book written by Viber and also the man who spoke here last year, Stephen Krashen. Each of the authors has a contact link with their email address. So that pops up with their email. And this is just a video. Every author page is a little bit different. This is a video where Doug Viber actually talks about.
Hi, I'm Doug Viber. I'm going to Arizona University for a linguistics program. I got into teaching by doing an adult education program in northern Kenya. Actually, was on.
This is just a really short video clip. And here's the picture of the comprehensive bibliography that I mentioned. Each of the blue sources is full text for free online, so that you don't have to have, like we do, the library subscription to get it. It just automatically pops up. And then some of the really important sources that I found that didn't have full text for free are also included here. Let me get into Think Aloud protocol. As I mentioned, there are going to be some questions about that. So let me address this specific style first. The Think Aloud protocol was really postulated first in the early 1970s by Janet Eme, who was one of the leading scholars who promoted process-based writing. One of the first to really promote it over the product-based writing, and she suggested Think Aloud protocols for writing classes. And what they are is basically, like it sounds, it involves the entire process. Like I mentioned earlier, the metacognitive approach is used, which incorporates the entire process of writing, the planning stages, as well as the early stages of formulation, and the assessing yourself as well as assessing your peers, and then reformulating, revising, proofreading. And Emick said it's a good idea to actually go into the thought process of what are you thinking about while you're doing each of these steps, which is where the metacognitive approach really comes in. Is understanding what you're thinking about, and that's what it means. That's what the term means. Thinking about thinking, or actually cognition about cognition is I think the exact meaning. She wrote the composing processes of 12th graders. Excuse me. And I've got a video, that demonstrates the process. Picture each one of these pedagogical solution pages has research that's dedicated exactly to this particular strategy. So Emick's books, of course, on here, as well as there's only one full text article. And then another source I used frequently in my thesis was the formatting came off wrong here, but Galerios, Murphy, and Manchin use of restructuring strategies, and that's all about the process-based writing using Think Aloud protocols. Also, each one of these pedagogical solutions has activities that are designed using the SIOP model, so they're not lesson plans, but they are sort of geared toward any teacher who wants to incorporate the activity can kind of slide it into a lesson plan. Because it has links to learning, how to build background, and then actually incorporation of new ideas. So, collaborative classroom, I mentioned earlier, has two different methods for achieving collaborative classrooms that I've noted here, which are peer review and interactive digital media. And I have some platforms of those media linked here. Peer review has been sort of hotly debated, but overall, in what I found it was a good way to GitHub is really an interesting platform. What I did have before this was Etherpad, and some of you might remember Google Wave. Google made an open source page called Wave. This has probably been 10 years ago or so, and it was really cool because what you could do is you could have 3 students typing into, it's basically a text box, it's where you're typing in, and each person that's in a group, like say you're doing 3 students to a group, each one can type something in, and it shows up in a different color. And so you can have them take turns, and like person A writes something that goes in towards their composition. The second person then goes in and can edit person A, and their edits show up with their, say the person wrote blue, the second will show up in red, and the red will strike out what they delete from the blue, if that makes sense. And then like person C comes in with yellow, and their color shows up. So what happens is you get this collaborative writing production, which Delarios Murphy and Manson talked about frequently, is this collaborative, this group production, so that each learner is held accountable to what they wrote because of their color showing up. But then again, the group is also held responsible for turning in a nice, polished, edited essay. So it's pretty cool. GitHub also does this. It's the same type of thing. That's what I was afraid would happen to the other one. GitHub.org, I think, is the link if you want to try it later. I've also put up Wikispaces. By the way, I have some links here as well to Wikispaces under the supplementary materials. And each of these are individually designed materials to address contrastive writing in post-secondary ESL writing classrooms. So I have peer review forms, I have self-analysis that students can use after they've written something, they can self-analyze. I've got rubrics for first drafts, rubrics for final drafts, and this is a sample project that I created that really takes into account the process, and a rubric for oral presentation. All of these are included. So for instance, if I was to click the peer review sheet 1, it would go to my wiki page, and then from there you can download the form. And these are the questions for the peer review. And again, this is what my big focus is the metacognitive approach, and trying to understand what your purpose and audience is when you're writing. And so I asked the students to think about what their purpose and audience is. Could the work be expanded somehow? And then what I'm asking them there is, could you send this as a newspaper article, or could I somehow turn this into a poem? Or how could I change this? If you're making an argument, are there logical flaws? I sort of like the other one better. Let me bring this up. I wanted the self-analysis. This is where I get students to think about their own writing. What's your main idea? Where is your thesis located? Is this well organized? Are there body paragraphs? Is there an introduction? And what are you assuming that your reader does not know? This is something I'm asking because it's like today I'm trying to assume that you don't know anything, right? But and I tell students to do that because when they see the teacher, they say, well, they already know this, so I'm not going to write it. Well, as a teacher, and this is what I tell them, as a teacher, that makes me think that you don't know it, even though I already know it. You need to explain it so that it proves to me that you know it. And so what are you assuming? What do you assume that your reader does not know? Should you assume this? That's something I'm asking them to think about. What kinds of specifics do you use to support your thesis? Do you have examples? Expert? then seven's highlighted as the last question, how might you change this essay to address a new audience? Getting them to think about audience again, and then maybe even changing their audience. If they have one in mind earlier, they can change it to a new audience when they're editing. And this sort of taps back into the metacognitive approach. Gets them thinking about new ways to convey their message, which is not easy. So, I guess what I can do here is I'll take you to one of the activities. And then there are 15 of these unique, that I created. This one's called Creating Character Attributes. It has the materials that you'll need: Venn diagram, smartboard, and internet access, and the necessary text. But just to sum it up, this one I use a short video with Harry Potter actor Alan Rickman, who describes how he had to play his character. And it's about swaying the audience's perception through appearance. And it begs the question, why is Snape a good character? Which, he's dressed in black. He acts mean the whole time, but ultimately he's good. And why is that? And then, I have the links to experience and practicing new ideas. So again, the teacher can use this activity and incorporate it into a lesson plan. There are 15 of those. The goal of the product, just to wrap things up here, the goal of the product was really to sort of make this platform that could serve as a central hub eventually. Right now it's just the design, but eventually it could serve as a hub that not only researchers, students like we are, researchers of some kind that are coming in to look at the research, intercultural rhetoric, contrastive rhetoric, but also, of course, for teachers who want to find pedagogies that will support their different, culturally and linguistically diverse students. So that was the goal. I've learned a lot from researching this topic, and hopefully this will turn into something that will last for a long time. I want to thank everybody again, and thanks to all the instructors. I've learned a lot, and I really appreciate it. Questions?
Your project applies so nicely to adult, young adult, and high school students. Do you feel like it can be adapted easily for younger children as well?
I don't think it would work quite as well, to be honest with you. I think it could. Some of the principles of it could be adapted, for understanding, maybe for Gardner's multiple intelligences, to some extent, for them to know, what kind of learner they are, and to sort of pull back and see the way they're doing things.